Hello everyone, this is Finbars 6M10. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the very first episode on the big 132 model farm diorama display. This is the new model farm starting fresh, episode 1. There's a lot going on, as you'd imagine, for episode 1, with the abandoned farm, new owner, and everywhere else. Springtime work, lots of action, so let's get into it. So guys, get into it. Starting off here at the abandoned farm. Now, as you may see in the tour, this farm was abandoned and there's no owner to it. Now you might see there's someone you may recognise at the gateway there. It's the man himself, PJ. So he's the man that's just after inheriting this farm. If you know his farm, his original farm, it's beside a mountain. Well, funny enough, his farm is just over the mountain over there. So it's on the other side of that mountain. So that's where he is. It's not too far away, about a 20-minute drive. But he's actually just inheriting this farm from an auntie of his. So as you see, all the machinery is all left to rest. And he's going to investigate now. He remembers working on this farm when he was very young, but he hasn't really experienced this much in the past few years. So he's just got out of the Jeep to take a look at this farm. He's just after inheritance, so this is all his farm here, this tillage farm. So this is the new character, new owner for the farm, and you will be seeing him in the next few episodes. He'll be obviously, I'd say, tidying up the farm and the fields and the sheds and the machinery, so pretty exciting stuff. And same with the house over here, you might do this up. And the Citroen DS19, that's on blocks, you might do that up, but it's going to cost a bit to do all this up. I know he has the help of the machinery on his own farm to help farm the land, and he has a JCB 3C which might come to help removing all these bushes and hedges and around the yard. But moving on with the contractors, T7210, one of the workers for James and Michael there, and the Red Rock, just go flat out down the road past PJ. And moving down, we have a local hedge cutting contractor here in the New Holland T6080 and a Spearhead, just turning down the road. And then beside, in the beet field, we have the contractors. Michael is in the John Deere 7610 and the Muck Spreader out on hire. And then we have Ryan, the son of Robert from the dairy farm. They're muck spreading on their land here, so, and have the own K loading up the muck into the muck spreader there. Very nice setup. I believe they put the John Deere 7810 or 7610 on the muck spreader a lot of time, as it's the oldest tractor, so they don't like putting the brand new tractors on the muck spreaders. Although the John Deere 7610, with its value today, it's probably nearly worth as much as the new tractors. Right, that's the two contractors there at manure, and in the next episode they'll be probably ploughing it in and putting in a new crop, maybe beet, maybe a tillage crop, maybe maize, but it's a bit early for maize, I think. Moving on here into Finbars Farm. Finbars keeping busy as he always does. Well, we have a nice Fend 818 coming down the road here, coming down the main road. He's farmer good a while away, and he has land taken out here in this tillage field, so he's going to start cultivating that up, and he's going to drill it in. He's not ploughing, so not really minimum till, so he's doing. But that's the setup there. Nice cultivator on the back. We are moving into Finbars Farm. As you may know, there's a storm there recently, and he went for a walk up the mountains there this morning, and there's a couple of trees fell down, so he's gone up there in the day around 1490. He has the chainsaw and the dog up with him in the cab, and he's gonna get a bit of firewood for himself, keep himself warm. And then all the sheep, they're all happy out. A few of them got out there during the night, but he's not too fussed over that. Here in James and Michael's contracting farm. As you know, Michael is in the John Deere 7610 muck spreading. Well, James is here in the workshop with the New Holland T7270, just in for a few checks. He's going to give it a service on there. Thinks it might need a new set of brakes, but he's not too sure. It'll be soon enough anyway that he'll need a new set of brakes, but they're just on their way out. But yeah, that's him there. He's just in there with the New Holland T7270 black power. And then all the machinery is all parked up. A lot of the other tractors are all out of the farm. The JCB digger will be out soon enough, doing a bit of plant hire. But over at the back of the field here, up the yard, we have one of the workers with the John Deere 7430 loading up a few silage bales for a sheep farmer there, as he's after buying them, loading them up down to the bale trailer. So that's it here on this side of the farm. Finbars Farm, Michael and James contractors, and PJ's new farm.
Right guys, over here in the AD plant, we've David and Nigel from the last farm. So David's in his 8870 and Nigel's in the 419S, and they're after dropping over the Red Rock slurry tanker, and they're convoying back to their main yard now. They're going to be going through the village, but they're going to be spreading what's in the digest aid on the farms here, from the maize, on the stubble, and different little things. So this is their AD plant they've rented out. And over here we have John from the last farm, also in his 14090 and his Amazon Trail sprayer. He's going through Ratmore village there. He's heading back to his farm. He's after spraying a couple acres there. Then moving on to the big farm. Right guys, the big dairy farm. This is Robert's farm, and the two sons help him out, Ian and Ryan. And we have Ryan here in the 8560 with the Kuhn air drill. He's going off to re-drill a farmer's land with grass, and he's getting on well. So that's Ryan. Moving on to the main yard, we've the milk lorry pulling in to collect the milk from the last 2 days. Lovely vintage lorry. And then we have Robert, the main man himself. He's just in there in the back of the garage. You can just see him, and he's changing the pins on the plough. So he's the main ploughman. He's been doing it for a number of years, and he loves it. He gets great satisfaction out of it, and he loves his class. So he's just changing the pins, and he's getting on well. The rest of the machinery in the shed is parked up, such as the harvester, the mower, and the baler, all parked up for the winter. And the telehandler is just after loading up the feeder recently. We also have over here, we have them feeding. So this is Ian in the feeder here. He's just feeding the cows here. And we've one of the workers here, one of the younger sons. He's looking after the calves, so he's getting on well there. They're after getting their daily dose of milk, and he was after doing a bit of scraping there with the David Brown earlier on. Rest of the machinery there is also parked up in the shed here. The rower and something else, I can't put a name on it. The low loader in the field and a buck rake. moving on to the 8210. So Ryan's friend is in the 8210 here. He loves this tractor and he wanted to spread a bit of slurry, he kindly asked him. So he's doing that so now, and he's loving this tractor. It's some power out of it, and he's just spreading a few loads with the Abbey before the band comes back in. But he's getting on well, rearing up the scene. Then we just have their Komatsu digger here, just parked on the hill. Moving on. So here in Agricult, we have Larry in the forklift loading up the fertilizer for this local farmer in his Massey 390T and loader. He's getting a bit of fertilizer. He's gonna go easy when he's spreading it this time, as it's very expensive and Agricult are charging enough for them. And the New Holland telehandler is just here. It's parked up if any customers want to come in and buy any stone or gravel. Down in the main quarry, we've the two Doossons over here, and they're loading up a bit of hardcore to bring back up to fill up the pits here at the main depot. And the Volvo and the JCB are just parked up there for the evening. That's all going on around this side of the farm, and for the rest of the video.
So that's it, guys, for this first episode on the big 44 model farm. Very exciting, this first episode, especially with PJ here inheriting this abandoned farm. It'll be exciting to see what he does with it in the future. Everywhere else is busy, as he's seen, and yeah, with the dairy farm as well, pretty cool. A lot of action going on there. So hope you enjoyed this first episode. Let us know in the comments below how you think it went, and what action would you like to see in the future episodes. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye for now.